So last time we looked at earthquake, and this time around we are going to be shifting from where we ended last time, and here we are going to be seeing the effects of earthquake onto the Earth's surface. The first point we are giving it is uh, uh, damage of human structure. In other words, the houses, since it occurs, it causes a great damage on human settlements or human structures like buildings, roads, railways, factories, dams, bridges, etc., thus causing heavy rainfall or heavy damage to the settlements. And then the other thing, it will be tantamounting to what we have termed as landslides. So it will be causing landslides as a result of the shock produced by the earthquake. So the area becomes unstable, or it becomes weak, subjected to anything, for instance, water or any weight. So anytime it will be forced to undergo what we call landslides, and in so doing it will be bringing about the damages of settlements, transport system, and to also lower the slopes or the slope sediments down the slope. The other, it will be causing wildfires, fires as a result of vibration, as several earthquakes are stronger or they shake the building, causing the wires in the houses to have what we call a shock. So after the shock, so these wires will be actually set off to fire, leading to outbreak of fire. The other point you can mention about there, it is the flash floods. The flash floods, these ones may be occurring around the areas that have got water bodies. So when you have earthquakes, so you may find that water will be forced to splash towards the coast or towards the earth's surface, so causing a flooding. Then the other thing is deformation of the ground. So when land or the earth's surface experiences earthquake, you find that some places will be falling in, or others will be turning to be raised. It will be deforming the landscape or the ground. In other words, it will also be leading to what we call subsidence or submergence of coastlines or coasts. When you go on, we are going to be looking at predictions and prediction of earthquakes, and the preparedness. What do we actually have to undertake in order to know when the earthquakes may be occurring? And they are saying that it helps the scientists or people that are involved to monitor the occurrence of natural earthquakes in terms of areas that they carry out mining, so it keeps them to be aware of them. The other thing they talk about is the hours that it may be trying to occur, or the time it will be occurring, so it helps them to know the time for the occurrence and when it will be stopping. The other thing they are talking about is about the life of people, that it can be also monitored to find out where people were safe, or those people they could vacate the area in case of any occurrence of landslides. In other words, people are able to mitigate or to come out or to find measures to seek or to maintain the occurrence of earthquake. Those are some of the preparedness cautions that may be undertaken. I think with that it summarizes the chapter, and we are going to be looking at weathering as our unit 4. It will be weathering, erosion, and associated landforms. In there we shall be talking about factors for controlling weathering. We look at local components, the structure, nature of the ground slope. We look at climatic variations. We look at for effects, then types of weathering, that will be chemical, physical, biological, we look at the geomorphologic processes, importances to weathering. Then look at the erosional processes. I look at the factors affecting the rate of erosion. We look at the erosion cycle and also river rejuvenation. That will be summing up that we shall be looking even at continental landform or fluvial landforms in there. For now, I beg we stop here, where we shall be picking up next time from.